Namaste. In the last two videos, we were talking about the foundation stage activities, the time allotted for the different activities, and as you know, the foundation stage is between 3 to 8. So, according to NEP, 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, this foundation stage 3 to 6, that is Anganwadis, that is 3 to 4, 4 to 5 Anganwadis, and 5 to 6 Balavadigas, and 6 to 7 first grade, and 7 to 8 second grade. So here we came across the age between 3 to 6. So 3 to 6, there is Balavadigas and Anganwadis and Balavadigas. And now we are moving towards 6 to 8. What about the daily routine? According to the document, 6 to 8 years, daily routine slightly longer than 3 to 6. Slightly longer, little more structured. All languages can be handled together, and dedicated time for each language, specific blocks of time for literacy, numeracy, and arts. And L1 for 90 minutes every day, L2 60 minutes every day, and mathematics and numeracy 60 minutes every day. So L1 means, I explained in the last video about what about L1. L1 means what about the first language? What about the home language, local language, regional language, listened by the student, by the child, and the first language they started to speak, that is L1. So L1 is not about writing and reading. If it comes as the writing and reading side, it will become R1. And so 1 means local language, home language, region language, that particular region language, or state-wise, different languages are there. So that language, home language, the basic thing regarding NEP is that the child should be taught in the early care, childhood education, the home language, the local language, the region language. What language the child listens first, what language the child started to speak first, that is L1. So 90 minutes every day should be kept for that in this section, and L2 60 minutes, that is second language, is known as L2. So L1, L2, L represents listening and speaking. And suppose it comes as R1 and R2, reading of first language, writing of the first language, and R2 means reading of the second language and writing of the second language. I have explained it in the NCF part 4 of my videos. Then, and mathematics and numeracy 60 minutes. This is time allotted. And let us see what about the timetable. Yes, this were whatever the paragraph first that I read it now. I wrote it that way, notes, and read it now. So see what about the timetable. From to durational activity, 9 to 9:30, 30 minutes circle time, song or movement. Then 9:30 to 10, 30 minutes, L1, oral language, is reading. What about the home language? They are reading. And they are reading, and they are talking, and they are orally, that language they develop. Then 10 to 10:30, that is 30 minutes, word recognition. They are understanding what about the word. Understanding the word, what is it? That is in the home language, in the regional language. They started to find out the letter. I remember that when my daughter, when she was about 3 years or 4 years, her grandfather used to teach her the languages, the basic languages, through some special books were there in Kerala. So in that language, she find out some ma, not M-A ma, in Malayalam ma. And when we went outside, by seeing that poster, in a poster she found out that ma, and she called me and told, Amma, see the ma. So ma, I was first shocked what she is talking about. So she found out the ma in that poster, and she started to say about that. That is word recognition. And 10:20 to 10:35, 15 minutes snack time, and 10:35 to 11:35, 1 hour mathematics, and 11:35 to 12:05, 30 minutes arts and craft, and 12:05 to 12:45, 30 minutes L1 reading and writing, L1 reading and writing. Reading and writing, when it comes reading and writing, it will come R1. And as it is home language, maybe it is written like that. Then 12:45 to 13:30, 45 minutes lunch break. Then 1:32. Yes, 1:30 to 2:30, there is 1 hour L2 oral language and word recognition. And 14:30 to 15, that is 2:30 to 3:30 minutes play. So here I am little confused regarding this L1. If it is reading and writing, it will known as R1. R1. When reading and writing R1, I don't know why they wrote like that. I am not so sure. Then coming to a longer day, would allow more time for activities like arts, sports and gardening. Yes, arts, sports and gardening. The illustrative weekly timetable below allows for such a possibility. So we can see the weekly timetable such possibilities as mentioned earlier. Mathematics and L1 would include activities in blocks of time as described in chapter 4 that we can see later. And see what about this one. Is from 9 to 10, Monday mathematics, then Tuesday mathematics, and Wednesday L2, and Thursday mathematics, and Friday L2. So for the timetable preparation of this school level, this foundation level, this is a way. Then second one, 10 to 10:45, Monday L1, then Tuesday L1, and Wednesday L1, Thursday L1, and Friday L1. Then 10:45 to 11, snacks break. Then 11 to 12, L1 is Tuesday L1, 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 L1. So all the 5 days L1. And 12 to 1 o'clock, L2, L2. Then in between mathematics and L2, because L2, that is, it is 60 minutes given. Isn't it? 60 minutes. 60 minutes given. And then lunch break. Then 1:45 to 2:45, art, maths, art, and mathematics. So 1:45 to 2:45. Then 2:45 to 3:30. That is library, gardening, sports, gardening and sports. So this library, they started to read. What is it? Or they started to look through the picture books. So what we are talking about, this is a part 3 of foundation stage. I told you according to NEP, foundation stage is first stage is 5. In that 5, you can see that that is Anganwadis, then Balabadigas, and grade 1 and grade 2. So I hope you understood how the time should be allotted. Okay, thank you all.